out for tonight's premiere of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I see Adam's in here. What's up, man? My facial hair is having a day today. But yeah, I'm excited. Oh, my sleeves are rolled up kind of weird. I'm like chilling in my seat here. I'm excited. This thing should be going in about half an hour or so. Um, so yeah, it's funny. I'm on Disney Plus right now, and like the little carousel says it debuts on the 19th, but when you click on the page, it says debuts on the 18th. What up, man? What's it going? How's it going? Oh man, yeah, this is a big week for superhero stuff. We just had the Snyder Cut debut today, and then this, and I'm excited for you guys to see this. I already watched this episode, um, and I think it's really good. If you like Winter Soldier or Civil War Endgame, it totally has that vibe. I totally think Winter Soldier's arc could be its own TV show, but I'm interested to see where the whole thing is going. Um, I know a lot of people have some kind of mixed feelings about this. I don't know. I'm curious if this is going to be as big as WandaVision. I don't know because we were all making up fan theories and stuff like that. Although this might also generate fan theories. I'm excited to see where it goes. I think they've spent more money on Falcon and Winter Soldier than WandaVision, to be honest. So I'm excited to see what happens. I don't know, guys. What do you think? What have you guys been up to? Are you guys excited for this show? Let me sit up here a little bit so I don't look quite so, you know. There, that's a little bit better. You can see my lucha mask in the background. Hey, Ben Powell. How's it going, man? Are you excited to watch Falcon and Winter Soldier today? Only 29 more minutes. I think, I don't know, I got a good feeling about this show. This show's going to be way shorter than WandaVision, though. There's only 6 episodes of this show. So that'll keep us okay until Black Widow comes out in May, and then we get Loki in June. And I think Loki, I think, is going to be the big hit. I am not excited about this show. 2 of my least favorite characters, but willing to go along with it. Yeah, I think you'll get into it. It has some twists and turns and some people that I think you'll dig. But I know it's weird that Falcon gets his own show. When remember when Ant-Man came out, people were like, "Oh, the Avenger that's in Ant-Man is the Falcon." Really? I mean, I like Anthony Mackie. Even though the stuff he's been doing for Netflix has been kind of hit and miss for me, to be honest with you. I didn't like his season of Altered Carbon, and he was just on that show where he played that movie a month ago where he played like an android soldier. He's sometimes I think he's kind of one note, but I like Sebastian Stan. I think Sebastian Stan in another universe would have won at least a couple of Oscars by now. Plus, he's the guy from Hot Tub Time Machine. But I like Sebastian Stan. He totally should have won an Oscar for I, Tanya. Well, maybe not that. No, that year I think. I'm from Hong Kong. Are you gonna live stream the episode? No. This is a watch along. Sorry, man. I'm a YouTube partner, so I can't do that and risk my partner status. So you might want to try a torrent site or something. Yeah, this is a watch along. Just so you guys know, I'm telling you right now what you're getting into. This is we're hanging out, we're watching the show. Eventually I'll get a webcam. Maybe I can figure out how to do the Zoom thing so I can get multiple faces here talking with me because I think that would be fun. I'm just not that tech savvy. Although I'm working on it. I'm working on it. As you can see, I have a ring cam. This is so sad. Don't bitch here if you can't find a stream, man. Just go or I'll boot you. Anyway, that's just kind of how it works, dude. Actually, I should probably just do that anyway, because if you're going to be weird. Anthony and Sebastian are great actors, but the characters are just so dull. But like I said, I'm all in regardless. Exactly. As long as the production values are there, that's what it matters, you know. And I think you'll dig it. It's a good, this is a good first episode, and it goes into interesting places. I'll say that much. I know it's funny. I just booted out I booted the people looking for bootleg streams, and then the chat goes quiet. But I'm cool. At least I can hang out with Adam. Do you think you're gonna come on Saturday for Erica's thing? Because I think that might be fun. Erica said she got like a 12-foot screen, so we're gonna like try it out and see how it goes. I know it's got to be at least as good as WandaVision, or else it's gonna look weird, you know. And if you look back, the first episode, okay, that's cool. Yeah, it should be fun. We just had people come in and like house clean the house. They were like here for 7 hours today. It was crazy. So I'm like, you should see the place. It's cleaner now than it was when we moved in. It's kind of amazing. I ended up going to that polar bear collector's shop in Scottsdale. I traded some stuff. I got some like cool Batman stuff. So I had a pretty productive day today, aside from watching South by Southwest movies all day. Dude, there's this new show. It's debuting on Amazon in April called Them, and I watched the first 2 episodes of that. Dude, that show's freaky. It was like Lovecraft County. Yeah, exactly. We just had to like get somebody come in here and just like, it literally they got here at 8 in the morning. They didn't leave till like 2:30 almost, and it was just like deep cleans are necessary every now and then. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, you gotta do it. It's gonna be fun. I know. And just like this week, I watched like the Snyder cut of Justice League. I think like 3 times. Me and Ruby did. So I ate up like 2 whole nights because we watched it in parts. You know, but I'm also excited for American, where we'll be doing. Yeah, you should message Ruby. The people who cleaned our house were like really thorough and good, and it wasn't like super expensive. Cause yeah, I'm just like I miss hanging out with people. It's like we keep trying to I keep trying to like get the vaccination shot too, but it hasn't happened yet. So still living the vida mascarada, the masked life. Yeah, no, and then it's like just been doing the live streams and stuff. But we watched that show, and then just been watching a bunch of South by Southwest movies. Yeah, that actually watching in parts is a good way to do it. Just like don't watch like more than 3 at a time, I think. Um Age of Heroes I think is the next one, or the Age of Heroes is a really good chapter though. I liked that one. Um and then I also liked The Father Twice Over and Epilogue. Those are like the best 3 chapters. Cause yeah, it's such a good movie. I'm probably gonna watch it again tomorrow. I'm not even lying. Well, I'm not. Maybe not tomorrow because I got to finish watching a couple of horror movies for South by Southwest. I think my last chance to do that is tomorrow. I just got to get up early. I tried to do that today, but a couple of them were just like too slow. So I just like watch some of them and come back to it. So I have like three that are halfway done. Three that are halfway done. I know I never did this watching movies in parts thing, but sometimes you got to do it just to work through stuff. And then once this is over, I got to do some video reviews of the stuff I watched today. You know, it's just working out well. You know, the channel's doing really good now. Like we're almost at 2,100 subscribers now. Like from 2,000 to 2,100, it was on like I don't know, like a week and a half, 2 weeks. That's a really good, growth jump. So I'm just trying to keep new content flowing on here. Like last, oh yeah, for sure. Like honestly, like not this weekend, but probably next week. I'm gonna watch it like that. I'm just gonna spend like a whole 7 hours watching it like that. Treat myself. Cause yeah, and then like it's just funny how bad the 2017 Justice League is in comparison. It's just like, Jesus, dude, like, how did you even release this movie? It's so terrible, you know? Laughably bad. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I tried to watch some of the 2017 Justice League, and it was just like, ugh, it just barks. It's not a good movie in comparison at all to the Snyder cut. It's funny, like I went to run errands at a few different places today, and all of them had it on in the background. So people are like excited about it. But yeah, I'm just like I'm happy new stuff seems to be coming out, and stuff is finally gonna come out just for theaters again, which is making me happy. I was pissed though, because I was telling Ruby like that Nobody movie with Bob Odenkirk that looks like John Wick. They're not giving us screeners for it. So it's like, oh, come on, man. How else am I gonna watch this movie? I put in for one this week and I didn't get it. I got to put in for a Godzilla versus Kong screener tomorrow, so I can still get that in time to review it. That I'm really excited for, Godzilla versus Kong. I kind of want to see it come out to Alamo for nobody. It's so expensive to eat at the Alamo. I'm sure if we go see it, that's probably where we'll go see it if we have to go see it in a theater. Cause yeah, like I don't know. I've been to the Harkins. The only reason I've been to Harkins as much as I've been lately is just because so many test screenings. Um, I know me and Sean and Kyle went to go see Don't Breathe Part Two last week, and that was really good. I mean, really good in a like a bad movie kind of way. Like it wasn't a good movie. It was like a shitty movie, but it was funny watching it just with those guys. You know, because and Brent was there too, but they booted him in line because they said he was too old. But yeah, I'm just like I need to get like a free Alamo pass. I should have taken Derek one time said he was gonna give me one so I wouldn't have to pay to see movies there, and I never took him up on it. I should have. And I'm just funny that way. Oh, as I wear my AGFA hat, complaining about paying to see movies. That's like the zenith of entitlement. You mean I gotta pay to watch a movie? Like whatchamacallit? I wouldn't be. Only if you knew someone to get it in free. Oh, wink. Yeah, okay. I'll have to do that. I know, like a week or two ago, me and Ruby were like, oh, we should like see if we could rent out Alamo to watch Justice League. And I was like, it's 4 hours long. We'd probably have to pay for two rentals to do it. You know, plus it's not playing in theaters, so I don't think it was something that they would let fly. If it was playing in theaters, we actually thought about it. Because it's not like we're spending money on other stuff. You know, it's like I'm not going to movie theaters to play video games or whatever. Wink, wink. I don't know. Yeah, did I tell you we were joking about this? Like the double feature we're doing for Erica's party. I've never watched American Werewolf in London, and it's like Erica's favorite movie because they were asking me, "Oh, do you have a copy?" And I was like, "No, I've never watched that movie." They're like, "What?" Oh, see, that sucks, dude. If they done it just for like one weekend, I'm sure we probably would have considered renting the theater to watch it. There's only so many play times you could get for it, though. I imagine you could probably only play like 2 or 3 times a day because it's so long, if that. I know, I'm going to have to watch it on Saturday. You know, everybody's curious now what I'm going to think about it because I haven't seen it. It's weird because I was talking about this with Ruby. Like, I went through this whole thing where, like, I don't think I really watched a lot of John Landis movies growing up because I didn't see like Animal House until I was like way older. Um, Same thing with like Twilight Zone, the movie live stream. No, we're all gonna be there. What's the point of live streaming it? No, and then it's like, what else hadn't I seen? Teen Wolf I didn't watch till later in life. Um, Trading Places I had, but there was like, oh, Blues Brothers. I'd never seen like Blues Brothers until like a year during the start of the pandemic when me and Ruby were watching it. You know, I was like, so this is Blues Brothers. Okay. But I had seen Blues Brothers 2000. How does that work? I liked Carrie Fisher and Blues Brothers. It still blows my mind that she went out with Dan Aykroyd. I'm like, that's crazy. And in my mind, I cannot boggle that. You know, 70s and 80s are a different time, I suppose. What's my boggle? How did Carrie Fisher go out with Dan Aykroyd? That doesn't make any sense to me. You know, 13 more minutes till the show starts, guys. Like I said, we're just doing a watch along. So if you want people to watch the show with, feel free to watch the show with us. I am not going to be streaming the show, in case you're ducking in and wondering. Other than that, I'm just hanging out, chilling, and talking. Every now and then, when people jump in, I'm just like gonna say that. You know, like what? Why is Victor's face on the screen and not Winter Soldier? Let me reset this thing. I'm curious if they're gonna do the thing they did with WandaVision and post it like 5 minutes early or something. So I'll just keep checking. If that happens, I'll just tell you, so you can like sync your Disney Plus. You know, the Disney Plus sync. Oh, that's funny. I should have thought of this earlier. Throw in some hashtags. The last WandaVision episode was handled well. I agree. I think so. I thought that was a really good episode. Like, especially the end with Wanda just like kind of hovering there, you know, because then it's like, oh, cool, we're gonna see Wanda, in the Doctor Strange movie since she's doing Doctor Strange things. Oh, all right, never mind. Guess we do have some hashtags going there. That was weird. It was just not showing what I thought it was showing. So there we go. All right, there we go. Not yet. Yeah, the Darkhold, which was in Agents of Shield, but completely differently designed. So I guess now Agents of Shield isn't canon. So I guess Coulson did die at. Oh my god, I was like putting on a WandaVision again. I'm like on autopilot. I guess Coulson did die in the Avengers, and Agents of Shield was just apocrypha. All right, hey Adam. The first episode is up now. So go to Disney Plus, and I'll give you a time code. I'm gonna hit play, or all right, there we go. All right, I got it paused at 16. So as long as you're close, tell me and I'll unpause it. Oh, cool, man. Enjoy. Yeah, check Disney Plus right now, Venkatesh, because it just went live right now. Just let me know when you got it going, Adam, and I'll unpause it. I'm at 16 seconds. As long as it's close-ish. Yeah, no, check your Disney Plus though, just in case, because it's already live here. It went live like 10 minutes early. Because it's supposed to go live in like at midnight here, but it just went live early. All right, I'm gonna unpause it. Just a heads up, because I'm not hearing, and sometimes I get a lag. All right, I'm unpausing it. Right now, it's at I have it pausing. It's Black Panther, Ant-Man, and Black Widow on the screen at 16 seconds. Try resetting your app. Just go and scroll over to uh, Falcon the Winter Soldier on the top banner, and then click on it, and then scroll down, and then it should say episodes, and then it says A New World Order 50 minutes. Weird. I don't know why I'm getting it early. I'm just saying, if you're on Disney Plus, check your Disney Plus because I have it paused. It's already live on my end. Just saying. I'll wait. I got nothing but time. Yeah, I'm really curious how they're gonna handle Black Panther Part 2. Did you give bribe to Disney? No. Maybe they're just staggering it so it doesn't overload the app. Yeah, I have it paused at 16 seconds. Just let me know when to unpause it. I'm getting emails. Send everything is terrible. All right. I'm going to unpause it in 3, 2, 1. All right, unpaused. I still really like the Marvel Studios logo. Vision was in the M now. That's funny. And there's Marvel Chills. There it is. All right. There's Bucky putting on a not Bucky. Sam Falcon is putting on a suit, and he's got the Captain America shield. Okay. Cool, man. Right now he's remembering what old Steve told him about the shield and how it's his. Alright, cool, man. I'll see you in a few minutes then. Titles. Well, I won't spoil it. I'll say if anything. I'll just react to it.
The criminal organization known as LAF is targeting Captain Sun, one of our military liaisons. LAF? Yeah, they're high powered. We lost contact with the Sun's plane just after it took off. We need you to make sure that LAF doesn't deliver on the threat. The Sun's plane is already entered.
Does that look like a new costume to you, Adam, or not? I think that's the same costume he had before, but I'm not sure.
First Lieutenant Torres, our intel officer, will be helping on the ground. And Sam, this has to be subtle. Subtle. Got it.
Oh, look, he's doing like what Captain America used to do and just like jump right out of the airplane with no parachute. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Sam, Torres here. Sending intel to your HUD right now. I'll be your boots on the ground, sir. I got eyes on the plane. Any sign of LAF? No, nothing yet. But I'll keep tracking the chatter.
It looks like they spent a little more money on the budget.
They've already hijacked the plane. We're gonna need to call some people.
I will say that's pretty impressive how they. Oh, dude. So that's that guy right there. If you remember in Captain America and the Winter Soldier, he was the French guy who was fighting Captain America. He took over the shield ship that Nick Fury had, and he was like, "I thought you were more than a shield." I'm glad that we're getting some continuity. Yeah, it looks good. I like the wings too. I mean, you gotta ignore the physics a little, but it's still cool. I like how his little robot makes bird sounds. right? And his wings even fold up. See, that should happen more often when somebody gets shot in a movie. It uses a gun on a plane because you know it's gonna ricochet. There's like a hole. The door's open in the plane. Why aren't they getting sucked out? Like, that thing should be pressurized. Everything else is tied down. You know, physics. They're there sometimes. I know, I dig it. Like, they spent a good amount of money. Check this sequence out, though. This would have been cool in, like, Point Break or something. Look at that. Those guys are really falling. It's just funny, like, they having to integrate that with, like, CGI must have been, like, really difficult. I like how that... Yeah, right? Isn't that cool? I mean, this is like straight out of like Star Wars or something, you know? Like, oh yeah, totally. Oh yeah, totally. How like this is supposed to be like Libya, but it totally looks like Arizona. You know, Afghanistan. Dude, he's not fucking around, man. That guy's dead. Dude, that was cool how he ducked it in the helicopter. I don't know that would work in real life, but it looked pretty cool. What's up? Yeah, they spent, you know, I guess when he's like the only character you got to do CGI for, then they spend a lot more money on making the wings cool. Because now they got him doing all kinds of stuff that they didn't really have him doing before. Alright, see, this is cool. I remember 80s movies when, like, heat-seeking missiles weren't that accurate, and now they're, like, right on you in a movie. Yeah, what are all those military guys doing? They're just, like, looking up and doing nothing. Oh, shit. More missiles. If I was playing this as a video game, I would have lost a long time ago. Boom. Oh, look, now his... Oh, yeah, totally. Where the computer is in the Monument Valley. Yeah. Boom. That was a cool sequence. That's like some James Bond shenanigans right there. I really dug that a lot. And Sam saves the day. Tunisia. I mean, I doubt they're really there, but I'm glad they're like trying scope, you know? He's like, don't mess with my electronics.
6 months now. Every time Ops touches him, he gets all glitchy.
Oh, he's fixing his bird.
IP addresses and your sick ass start level 10. Hey, Avengers! Aslema! Dit Marty. Aisha Klarsha. Anakun Dima. Parambash Nanak City. He knows Arabic.
I have to get some Indian food sometime next week. I've been jonesing for it for a while. Now as people are speaking Arabic, and I'm like, I want Indian food. I need some, like, vindaloo.
See these guys? These are the guys you gotta worry about. I've been stumbling onto their manifestos on.
I think I only pay for, like, well, that's a good price. I don't pay for the year. I only pay for, like, the month. I think it's, like, $7 a month or $8 a month. I don't do the yearly prices. $5 is a lot better, though. Do you live in North India or South India? Because I'm just like thinking about Indian food. I like North Indian food really a lot. I could really go for some vindaloo right now. And some like palak, paneer, and some malai kofta, and chicken biryani. Aloo gobi. I like North Indian food. That's all I'm saying. Punjabi cuisine.
You don't have to take seriously. You didn't like fly him to the moon? No.
This guy thinks that Steve, the old Captain America, lives on the moon. That's like an in joke because in the comic books, when Nick Fury got old, he went to the moon and became a watcher.
Moon stuff.
I like that line. What are you up to? Moon stuff.
Steve represented the best in all of us. Courageous, righteous, hopeful.
I like that they're reusing the props from Winter Soldier. So you have a giant banner, reuse that banner.
A few months ago,
Kind of a way to have him, Captain America, in the show without having him in the show.
sending the world into turmoil.
And there's Rhodey.
We need new heroes. Unsuited for the times we're in. Symbols are nothing without the women and men that give them meaning. And this thing,
I cannot believe he's giving that shield up.
but it's more about the man who propped it up. And he's gone.
You would have thought by now they would learn something about giving their weapons or technology to the government. That's like never worked out. The Avengers are so dopey.
Thank you, Captain America.
Right now we're acting on the idea that there is no more Captain America. We'll see how that holds through to the rest of the episode. I kind of think they would have had the shield in the glass and then they just would have unveiled it if this was real. That's a cool shot with like the banner and then the shield right there.
It was the right decision. Take a while. Yeah, I've been at home.
Looks like Don Cheadle's healed. He seems to be walking around without his cyborg pants.
should bring him out to D.C. sometime. I'll teach him how to fly. You know, I mean the right way. Crazy to think that nobody's going to be carrying the shield.
We went for 70 years without anybody carrying it when Steve was on ice. So
See, they should have set up like,
That's a different
well,
concept.
I bet you if COVID hadn't happened, they would have set up a little museum like this at San Diego Con this year.
Take up the mantle.
But we were deprived of that. Thank you,
when
COVID.
Steve first told me about the shield, the first words I said were, "It feels like it belongs to someone else."
Because this screams of a little thing they would have set up at Comic Con. This thing with all the posters here, there's like a room like that at the Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco, and it's all these posters and just clippings of the day Walt Disney died. It's really cool.
Torn apart. The world's broken. Everybody's just looking for somebody to fix it.
See, the other thing I like about this Captain America statue here is it's actually the Captain America suit from, the first Avenger. When they had that suit in Winter Soldier, they added a third stripe right down the middle that wasn't there. So I'm glad they actually went for a more accurate design. I like that shot right there with him and the shield. That looks cool. Alright, now we're like switching over to the Winter Soldier storyline. Keep your eye on the Asian guy. He becomes important later on. Yeah, I think this is a really solid episode so far. I'm digging it. Until this is like a Winter Soldier flashback. Oh, he really should have the shades too. This is a flashback. It'll go back to the regular timeline in a minute. I think it's like a dream or something.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, right. It was a dream.
So, Mr. Barnes, are you still having nightmares?
Yeah, he's sleeping on the floor. Oof, my back would be
Change that
racked.
question. Are you still having nightmares?
No.
We've been doing this long enough that I can tell when you're lying. Well, you seem a little off today. Did something happen recently?
Yeah, here it kind of introduces a cool idea that I think would work as its own show.
With your history, the government needs to know that you're not gonna...
You're not gonna...
It's a condition of your pardon. So, tell me about your most recent nightmare.
Drop in knowledge.
I didn't have an
Winter Soldier got a pardon for all his murders, apparently.
Oh, come on, really?
I feel like the only way that could happen is if he got a federal pardon. There wouldn't be a condition to that, I think.
I crossed the name off the list of my amends yesterday. Don't worry. These only got 3 rules. Senator Atwood. She was a hydropon for years. Helped her get into office when I was a Winter Soldier. After Hydra disbanded, she continued to abuse the power I gave her.
Spellman locker.
See, I think this is just such a cool idea.
For good. So, rule number 1, can't do anything illegal.
Nothing illegal, quote unquote. I wish there was a thing I could use to remote control cars.
Victor, and I wasn't involved in anything else.
Bonk.
Rule number 2,
Rule number 2.
What's rule number 2?
nobody gets hurt.
Nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, rule number 1. I didn't hurt anybody.
Come on!
Remember me? Promise.
And what about
I
rule
like how it sells that power up noise for his hand.
The whole point of making amends is to fulfill rule number 3.
You know, you're a cynic, Doc. Of course.
So this is
Rule number 3. I'm no longer the Winter Soldier.
at least in this episode, they didn't meet up in this. They don't meet up yet. It's more like what they're both doing after Endgame.
So if you
So like
get it all right,
Bucky's trying to make amends for his wrongs as Winter Soldier,
No, like I said,
and Sam is trying to figure out his place in the world, that not being Captain America's sidekick.
one day you're going to have to open up and understand that some people.
I feel like both of those could work as their own show, but somehow they merge it into one show.
Yeah, give me your phone. You don't have 10 phone numbers on this thing.
Yeah.
No. And you've been ignoring the texts from Sam. Look, you've got to nurture friendships. I am the only person you have called all week. That's
Yeah.
so sad.
And see right now, she's like, you're ignoring Sam. You don't have friends.
No history, no
Are you
family.
watching on me, Doc? Because that's really unprofessional. You know, I mean, when did that start? When you start yelling at your clients? Oh, the notebook, that's great. All right, give me a break. I'm trying, okay? This isn't new for me. I didn't have a moment to deal with anything, you know? I had a little calm in Wakanda.
And it's like, you know, he's like, his only good period was while he was in Wakanda, and now he can't, like, chill out.
So, now that you've stopped fighting, what do you want?
Peace.
He doesn't want peace. Oh, she calls him on it.
I was an excellent soldier, so I saw a lot of dead bodies, and I know how that can shut you down. And if you are alone, that is the quietest, most personal hell. And James is very hard to escape.
Yeah, she's like, you're lying. You need to go and do things.
But you got your mind back. You are being pardoned. I mean, these are good things. You're free.
Yeah, I don't think he's free if he's not being asked to do something. Like, he serves.
Hey. What? What? Your candy isn't even half full. Why don't we just share? What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna lie, what this old guy is doing, I've totally been pissed off when people throw trash in my trash can.
I thought we were getting lunch.
Is putting his trash into my trash.
It's so nerdy, but I'm like, I know where Yori's coming from.
Hey man, I'm unique. It's like mommy, but it's got a U in there for uniqueness. That's absurd. Okay. Sorry. I have to find with your neighbors. Who makes the food? But Izzy, we always go to Izzy on Wednesday. I'm not in the mood today. Hey, what if bye-bye? Bye. But no talk.
I like that he's hanging out with an old dude too, but you'll see.
Nobody created past 90 this week.
So young. Such a shame.
You guys didn't order the usual, huh?
You should ask Howard. He would like to take you out on a date, maybe to bingo or a night of pinnacle.
I don't even know what pinochle is.
Why are you sorry? Okay.
Wow.
Tomorrow night then?
Tomorrow night's great.
Look at that.
Just maybe not pinochle.
Little Asian girl wants to go out with the Winter Soldier.
But if you want to come back here, I should be done around 10.
She's cute. It's like, you want to go out with a dude that's 110 years old?
Dancing and stuff. Just gotta warm up. I haven't danced since 1943. Feels like. What's wrong?
Oh, here we go. Remember I said the Asian guy would be important?
He had a job with a consulting company, and he was working hard, and he was killed. The police said, wrong place, wrong time, but I don't let them know what really happened to him. I felt it was strange. And here,
Poor old man. See, Bucky's trying to make amends for the killing that Asian guy. Right, if only. Alright, now here's Sam's storyline. I want to watch Big Trouble in Little China again. I haven't watched that in a minute. China is here, Mr. Button.
Uncle Sam! What's up?
Uncle Sam. That's funny.
Uncle Sam. You're back early.
She looks familiar, but I can't place her face. She's clearly in something I've seen, but I can't remember.
You gotta marvel at it. Baby being held together by duct tape and bread.
It'll be fine. It just needs to float long enough for me to sell it.
I thought we were gonna discuss if we were selling it.
We did. And then you were off fighting Dr. Space Cake or whatever while I was holding it together for 5 long years. Now that the world is going back to normal, this thing gotta go.
We grew up on this thing. It's not just
I like the background, so we're getting the family background on Sam.
You know the situation we're in. This is why I prefer not to dwell on it with everybody.
Dude, I don't know why I'm hungry right now. It's like 12:30. I'm like thinking about Indian food. Now I'm thinking about like, you know, boiled crawfish, sausage, corn on the cob. I just gotta get up early and get a good breakfast. I'll be fine. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be an interesting dynamic between Sam and his sister.
Sam, the most I go. No,
Yeah.
let me finish. I'm doing everything I can to keep this business afloat. And every day I'm making 5 and spending 10.
I keep thinking that, doesn't Sam have money saved up?
You're out there. I do things my way here.
Right, but you tangled the house into this when you took those loans. God, how hard you hit. Look, don't hit me again. What if you had money to fix it up? Make it nice so you can charter it when you're not out working the water.
Do you know how hard it was for me to come to terms with the situation? Why would you take this in?
We can take a loan and consolidate everything.
What's gonna be epic?
What?
You think I didn't
It's a good episode so far.
We're all in that big business.
Yeah, but now you have me.
Right, Sam.
Yeah, like, do the Avengers even get paid?
Either way, just let me help.
Did Tony leave them a trust?
I won't let you down. We can turn this shit around.
Remember, Sam was in jail too. Captain America broke him out of jail.
Always.
So at some point he would have had to have gotten a pardon. So what happens when you go against Tony Stark? He fucks with your money. Oh, now it's back to Bucky. Bucky's on his date. Yeah, see if I have some bread. Maybe I'll make a sandwich before I go to bed.
We'll be done with you.
Okay.
So have you dated much since half the fish in the sea came back?
Not really. I tried the whole online dating thing. It's pretty crazy. A lot of weird pictures.
Kind of weird.
I mean, tiger photos. I mean, half the time when I
Look at that, like Bucky's like, they're online dating, so crazy.
Sound like my dad. Wait, how old are you?
106.
Nobody remembers Bucky was an Avenger. He was an unofficial Avenger, so he's not even famous.
Poor circulation.
Let's play a game.
Yeah.
You like games?
Love it.
Keep a couple games around for boring shifts. We'll grab a couple beers.
It's like, stop moving your hand, cat.
What are you doing?
I'm reading your mind.
She's funny. It's not gonna work out between them.
Do you hate sucker?
Hit.
Drink. Come on, drink.
Right. Yeah.
Well, you really can drink.
Yeah. Well,
Do you have any siblings?
I have a sister. I have 4.
Miss, drink. You close with your parents?
I was. They passed away. D5.
I'm sorry. Miss. I think it's really sweet you're spending time with Yori. It's been hard for him since his son died.
It's not easy for
How it happened.
Bucky to be a good guy or deal with his issues.
You know how we call a guy whose wife died a widower? Or if your parents died, you're an orphan.
And she's like unconsciously guilting him without realizing.
This is like the worst thing that can happen. You good?
Oof, look at that. He just walked out on the date. It's like, I'm good. Bye.
Hey, what are you doing here? How was the date?
In case you're wondering, yes, he was the dad.
It was good.
We got his little Buddhist shrine there to him. Sad. He's like, you owed me for lunch. You bought. Sad. He can't cross him off the list. They showed the list earlier. Baron Zemo was on it. So that'll be interesting.
There we go. Get the plates moving. Get some rice in there. Come on.
Oh, lined up perfectly. You always gotta do most, huh?
You know I don't play with these white folks. Look, I know you're worried, all right? But I did the research. I ran the numbers.
You really think this is gonna work?
I know it will. And then we can renovate the kitchen. Now, you said you wanted to sell plates on the weekends, right? That's great. You can introduce some of Grandma's recipes and we gotta go.
Hey, the appointment's an hour.
There's no such thing as on time. You're either early or late. Pick one.
Okay, now you're really.
He's
gonna
being
watch
like his
me.
parents.
All right, boys, I love you. Mr. Lou's gonna watch over you and no video games.
Love you. Bye. Yes, video games.
They're like bringing samples to try to get a loan or something.
Go.
Switzerland. Never a good thing when you're in Switzerland. Oh, that's totally the Warner Brothers backstage lot. I'm getting really good at spotting it now.
Was jetzt? Was sollen wir machen?
It's getting a pretty good workout between this and WandaVision. That guy is clearly super powered something. He just did the jump. These are the flag stomper guys that he was talking about before. Bucky just confirmed Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is canon because they took down Hydra when they beat Malik. The characters in the movies didn't. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Is that true? I just assume every time I watch a Marvel movie that taking down Hydra is just whatever happened at the end of Winter Soldier. Or at the end, yeah, the end of Winter Soldier? Yeah. And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is just bonus. I haven't watched a lot of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I keep thinking, did you used to play for LSU? I mean, do I know you from somewhere?
I don't know, do you?
Dude, where?
Come on.
I knew it, Falcon. Yes, man. Oh.
I didn't want to say anything, you know.
I always wanted to be an Avenger.
Oh, man. It's a dream come
Falcon,
true,
you're an Avenger. Let me get a selfie.
Business afloat by changing to a fishing and charter model.
You know what I always wondered? How do you guys make a living?
You mean those guys or the guys sitting in front of you trying to get a loan?
Both. I mean, your financials are all over the place. Is there some kind of fun for heroes, or did Stark pay you when he was around? Making bonuses, buddy.
Thank you, but no, it
Oh.
doesn't really work like that.
Stark reference.
Tremendous amount of goodwill, and because of that, people are inclined to help, which applies to the business.
Right, but you couldn't have been looking off for goodwill this whole time.
I don't get what you're going for here. Are you trying to help us or indict us?
You have no income over the last 5 years.
How can you have income if you don't exist?
Sarah,
They both got blipped.
I've been gone, like several billion other people. But if you look at our plan, I have government contracts, so that's proof of earnings, and I know for a fact that we qualify for an SBA loan.
Under the old terms, sure, but these days, with everyone just showing up, well, things tighten up.
Funny how things always tighten around us.
Oh, look at that. Tying into racial politics right there.
Is there any chance, and of course you could say no, that I could get a selfie with your arms out?
Are you serious?
He's like, I want a selfie, but I won't give you a loan.
Mrs. Wilson.
Miss, I'm a widow.
Miss Wilson. I know your family has banked with us for generations, but we cannot approve it. I'm truly sorry.
See, that's kind of bullshit because I feel like they would in real life.
We're going to get that loan. I don't care if I have to go to every bank in the city.
Sam, stop. I don't want to deal with this again.
Well, that's what life is, dealing with this.
You are so out of pocket.
It looks like a real
You
location.
didn't see everything Mom and Daddy dealt with.
Huh.
I knew they weren't going to help us. It's not their job. Those people don't even know who Daddy was, and he was a giant.
I don't care. I'm not going to quit.
What are you trying to prove, Sam? And who you trying to prove it to?
Louisiana license plate.
I knew that was going to come up.
I never hid what I thought. You had to go off and fight armies and monsters, and I appreciate that. But you don't get to come back here and try to right your wrongs just because you couldn't deal with what was going on here. You don't know what happened these last 5 years. I was alone with 2 babies, and I survived.
He got blipped. She didn't.
Yeah, well, half the boat's mine, and so is the house. We're not selling our family's legacy.
You gonna do me like that when you know I'm right?
Nope.
Poor Sam. He's just trying to hang on to what he's got going on. He's a good guy. You know he's trying. Trying to fix the boat, but he does got issues. It's funny how he can like fix that robot bird on his thing, but he can't fix a boat. He's a good guy though. He's trying. Uh, just sent a text of his face all messed up.
So this is the leader of the Flag Smashers, huh?
Yeah, real nice guy.
I thought you were supposed to be mine.
That mask looks horrifying.
I did, but you know, sometimes
Very
you gotta get
veiny.
or a broken orbital.
You're lucky that's all you got. He's strong.
He was. I mean, bro, it went dark as soon as it was all over. But that's their MO. We just gotta keep our eyes and ears to the ground until they pop up again.
Anything else happen outside the video?
Nah, man.
Nah, he shouldn't have been doing that close up. That was just gonna get him into problems.
Nothing.
Wait, you don't think you could be a...
Look, I'll circle back to you. Let's keep this between me and you, okay?
Alright.
Oh my God, Sam. You better look at this.
Uh-oh, something important's gonna happen right now.
Has left us vulnerable. Everyday Americans feel it. While we love heroes who put their lives on the line to defend Earth, we also need a hero to defend this country.
We need a real person who embodies America's greatest value.
What does his thing say? President of the Senate.
Inspire us again. Someone who can be a symbol for all of us. So, on behalf of the Department of Defense and our Commander-in-Chief, it is with great honor that we announce here today that the United States of America...
Stupid Sam. He should have known better. It's like when they made Rhodey Iron Patriot. Oh, look at that. New Captain America with the shield. It's Kurt Russell's son. Wink. So there you go. That's totally what Kurt Russell would have looked like as Captain America in his youth. Yeah, there's no after credits scene in this, but these credits are pretty cool. I don't know, what do you think? I think it's a pretty good hook for the next episode. Sam got played two different ways here, you know? It's like he got conned into giving away his shield, and then he thought that being a hero would be enough to get a loan, you know? It's like neither of those came into play. They just wanted the shield from him and give it to, you know, Mr. John Walker, faux Captain America. I wonder if they're gonna. I guess we'll find out if they're gonna call him Well, like they called him Captain America. They're not calling him U.S. Agent. And supposedly they're gonna go to Asia in this. See, John Walker, Cap is back, so they're calling him Captain America, but in the comics he's U.S. Agent. It was Anthony Mackie. Wyatt Russell. That's Kurt Russell's son with Goldie Hawn. Yeah, I like the George St. Pierre. He was the guy who played Batroc the Leaper. And there's Baron Zemo mask. Don Cheadle, Rhodey, who nobody knew was in this show ahead of time. I like those credits. But yeah, that's the show, you guys. Do you guys have any thoughts? You know, I dug it. I thought it was pretty solid overall. Especially that look on Sam's face was like, oh, they just wanted the shield to give it to that Captain America look-alike. Yep, and the credits just shrank. Because you watched Captain America Winter Soldier, now watch WandaVision. So crazy. Oh my god. But I'm hooked. There's only 5 episodes left, so, you know, at least they're all going to be an hour long. So it's not going to be like the 30-minute wonders that were the WandaVision episodes. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know, guys. Do you have any questions? I mean, I was kind of expecting some banter and chatting, you know, about that episode. Are you collecting your thoughts? You know? So crazy. Maybe you guys are just catching up on the end. I'll keep it going for a minute or so. I like the score too. It has a pretty solid score. Oh yeah, it just ended, dude. Go on Disney Plus, dude. It's been live for like it's been live for like an hour. Yeah, so next week we'll get episode 2 at the same time, so that'll be cool. Alright, well that's it. That's the episode. I don't know. Well, either way, you know, we'll have another chat next week. See how that goes. If you guys don't really have any thoughts this week, we can just cut it out a little early. But yeah, it was I thought it was a really good episode. I dug it a lot, you know. I still think the Bucky stuff could work on its own, but hopefully they hook up next week. I think it'll be interesting if Don Cheadle ends up talking to Sam and be like, dude, why'd you give him the shield, man? Don't you remember when they made me Iron Patriot? You know, it's like the government has to have their own version of a superhero no matter what. They have their own Iron Man, you know, now they have their own Captain America. You know, the government's never helped the Avengers out. Do they forget when you know, the Secretary of State, you know, Thunderbolt Ross, like, locked up half of them? Or forced them to sign the Sokovia Accords? It's just stuff like that just, like, psh, why do you keep trusting the government, man? You know? The Marvel U.S. government is very corrupt to me. I'm just saying, you know? Like, they should know better. They're kind of dummies at this point. That's one of the downsides of the MCU in general. But what can you say, right? It is what it is. I don't know. Well, I guess, you know, seems people are quiet, so I'm just going to call it a day there, you know. But I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed, you know, hanging out a bit. If not, I guess we'll, if you did, join us next week. We'll build it up. It's a process. So we'll see you all later. And hopefully you had a good time. I always have a good time chatting with you guys. It makes it easier to watch this stuff with an audience. And until next time, I think we'll chat soon, all right? Check out the channel for more reviews. I should have some more South by Southwest and horror reviews going live shortly. So until then, I will talk to you all later. Thanks, guys. All right, peace out.